let's take a second to reflect a little on the past Next Level showcases. What is the Next Level showcase, you ask? It's a promotional hype experience that features previews of upcoming new products from Prime One Studio. But it's not just product announcements. Prime One Studio's videos have been produced with the goal of creating an engaging and exciting experience for fans all over the world. The first showcase kicked off September 24th, 2020. At that time, product reviews were filmed in a small room about 100 square feet in size through trial and error. From there, new innovations were explored with each new installment. Between showcases, Prime One Studio moved its headquarters to a new location, filming in surrounding areas as well as the newly built showroom. As a company, Prime One Studio continues to take the challenge of new products such as QD1 and Prisma Wing. For this Next Level Showcase X, a new major challenge in video techniques is also being undertaken. One of which is the introduction of the LED wall. This large LED wall has 960 of these small LED units laid out and has been implemented for virtual production, which is gaining attention within the industry as a new cutting-edge method for filming.
To put it simply, this method projects a 3D constructed scene on an LED wall in real time and links it to the camera's movements during filming. This method saves time compared to conventional green screen backgrounds and allows us to focus more on the production side of the video, so we can bring out the best of each character and their world as depicted in their original works.
As you can see, the background behind me is also an LED wall. It's actually an LED studio at Prime One's headquarters in Asakusa. So, what do you think? Not only are there exciting new product reveals, but the showcase itself looks like it's going to continue to raise the bar to new heights. I can't wait to see what's in store. Now, let's return to the main event. As most of you already know, Prime One Studio has officially signed an exclusive rights agreement with the actor Michael Keaton to use his likeness. With this, the studio was finally able to take on the challenge of taking the American movie classic and bringing it to fruition in the form of highly realistic, gorgeous statues. Let us go all the way back to 1989 with an in-depth reveal and review of the brooding Batman and the charming Bruce Wayne.
With a deep burden in his heart, he lurks through the dark streets of Gotham. From the pivotal classic film comes the dark hero originally created by Bob Kane. His dark, shadowy features, reminiscent of the movie, have been recreated in incredible detail. These statues are being brought to you by the strongest top statue makers in the industry, Blitzway and Prime One Studio. From the 1989 film rendition of Batman, here comes both Bruce Wayne and Batman. From the creative mind of the genius Tim Burton, this statue focuses on capturing both sides of the protagonist. In order to display both Bruce and Batman as he appeared in the film, two entirely separate statues were created. After thorough research, Prime One has created a design that everyone can agree is top-notch. First, let's take a look at the legendary Michael Keaton and his performance as Bruce Wayne. His most distinctive feature is his unique expression, which seems to blend a touch of sophistication and urgency. Rigorous color testing procedures were undertaken in order to reproduce his captivating charm. As a result, the skin tone contains a range of both deep and subtle hues to capture a complexion that's true to life. Additionally, the pose and fashion of this statue were sculpted to recreate the image of the wealthiest man in Gotham. His sense of composure can be felt in his restrained posture, nonchalantly shifting his weight to one side. The style of his tuxedo is based on the trends of the 80s. While staying true to the iconic look of the time, such as broad shoulders and wide-hem pants, the designers also sought to create a look that would be enduring to the aesthetic of the year 2022. Casually masquerading as a billionaire playboy philanthropist while concealing his dark secret, he is none other than Bruce Wayne. And just as you thought I was finished, we have Batman, the embodiment of inner darkness residing inside Bruce. Here, he is brought to life exactly how he was in the movie. Everyone's favorite recognizable trademark Keaton pout has been reproduced to perfection after studying scenes from the movie over and over. The artists have also paid extra close attention to making sure that Batman's hardy suit was faithfully reproduced in all its glory. Just look at him. It's almost as if he were an entirely different being from Bruce. His mask, which is integrated all the way down to his chest and shoulders, and the thick rubber material of the batsuit appear to limit the Caped Crusader from moving around. But that's exactly why this statue was so enticing. It was important to the artist that the texturing of his suit and stoic standing pose were accurately recreated. Both of the bases have been elaborately designed to showcase both sides. Bruce's base has a stone-made structure which gives him a classical, elegant image, while Batman's design has industrial details that may remind you of the Batcave. Every fan can understand the quality of this beautifully arranged design. I hope you're as excited as I am for this one. It's the 1989 rendition of The Dark Knight you've all been waiting for. Bruce and Batman. These two faces are being brought to you as the pinnacle of sculpting. The latest Prime One Studio news can be found on both their official website as well as their social media. Check these sources for the pre-order Batsuit.
Now, from one beautiful statue to another, we go back to DC Comics for a regal reveal of everyone's favorite characters. In part 1, we announced an all-new, completely original brand of concept statues. As the name Throne Legacy suggests, we aim to bring you a series of statues that utilizes the throne as a motif for power and sovereignty. Don't blink, because the next teaser is definitely going to have you on the edge of your seats. Or should I say, throne.
Uxas, the ruler of Apocalypse, Lord Darkseid. Created by the legendary Jack Kirby, the new god of Ultimate Evil's first appearance was actually a cameo in Superman's pal Jimmy Olsen issue 134. Since then, he has been portrayed as one of the most powerful beings in the DC multiverse. The chief antagonist of New Genesis's High Father and the Forever People, Superman's greatest villain and the arch enemy of the Justice League. Darkseid's only goal is the complete and total subjugation of the multiverse by obliterating all the hope, all free will, and all joy from each and every sentient being.
ダークサイドを登場させるにあたって、ファンから見て新鮮なだけでなく、ベテラン DC コミックスファンをも驚かせるような見せ方ができるかどうかが課題としてありました。
Therefore, we reached out to Carol Stander, the master designer and illustrator. He naturally wanted to pay homage to the iconic artwork of Jack Kirby's The Fourth World. Kirby's aesthetic was inherently cosmic, otherworldly, and 100% in line with the look we wanted to achieve.
そしてカルロスのデザインを信憑性と親近感を持って感動的に製品としてまとめ上げるのが私たちの仕事でした。
His power set includes, but is not limited to, superhuman strength, stamina, durability, genius super intellect, telekinesis, telepathy, flight immortality, invulnerability, and the dreaded Omega effect.
Darkseid is the ultimate evil in the multiverse, so we had to sculpt him in a way that brought chills to the spine of anyone who was gazing upon him.
彼は玉座に座っています。つまり私たちは質問を受けるため、もしくは謁見を求めるため彼の前に連れてこられたということです。いずれにせよ友好的な訪問ではないでしょう。
Darkseid has always been portrayed as a physically intimidating character. He towers over even the greatest DC has to offer. You have Superman, Batman, Orion, so on and so forth.
ダークサイドを目の前にすると身の危険を感じてしまうはずです。この感覚を最大化するために彼の顔や解剖学的な部分にできる限り複雑なディティールをつけ、リアリズムの限界に挑戦しました。
また彼のコスチュームはかなり重要な役割を担っています。ダークサイドは不死身なので鎧などゴテゴテの重装備である必要はありません。コスチュームのテクスチャーとデザインは威厳と威圧感があふれる素晴らしいコントラストを生み出しています。
ダークサイドの玉座は座っている支配者であるダークサイドと同じくらい堂々とした存在感を目指しました。
So we needed to be able to convey that while he was posed sitting down. Normally one would be relaxed in such a position, but that is not the case for our Darkseid.
小さな椅子に詰め込まれたような状態ではダークサイドの正義を全うすることはできません。
玉座で採用した仕上げは全てこの玉座の素晴らしさを体験してもらうためのものです。
Honestly, when I first saw Darkseid for the first time, I was absolutely blown away. The sheer existence of this bad boy as a whole is undeniable.
With this statue, I hope to pay homage to one of the greatest artists of all time, Jack the Cane Kirby. There's no way to know, but we hope he will like this Darkseid statue.
このアイテムは多くのスタチューの中でも今までにない存在感を放ちます。多くの方がコレクションに加えていただけることを願っています。
Classic and updated, regal and intimidating, danger and awe. These are all the things that encompass Prime One Studios' newest interpretation of the deadly, tyrannical Lord of Apocalypse. While there are many statues, I'm sure you will admit that this one is the definitive, categorical, and ultimate version of the one and only